and 10 at the 46. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. Give him a couple on the carry.
Hey, you hear this nigga talking about, again? Every time I come here, I get my ass.
Throwing on 2nd and 8.
I only win at home, man.
And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
Who number 2?
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Defensive rookie 2nd and 12. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
I'm turning them into a monster, though. See?
Hey,
Certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
That nigga speed on 91.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped. And that
How
can
the fuck you get caught by a lineman?
But not on that one. Everything came together, and it catches it and goes over the sideline.
Look at that. Get why you ain't clicking on your weak ass.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed.
I got smoked. Why they always find me?
Down, and I'm going cliche here.
Man, come on, man. Come jump down.
You talked to me a lot about opening drives, how
they
key
down
those
here with me,
are to set
dog.
the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. Now the man from Utah. This is Aaron Jones. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
A quick burst there.
I dropped this bitch ass.
Pretty decent game.
Niggas ain't about to keep killing me. They want to dunk on me.
A good chance this is 4 down territory if they're unable to convert.
I killed one, y'all.
Right now looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, 43 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Dog, is somebody else shooting at me, bro? Oh, that's y'all bullshit.
Fielded about a yard deep.
That's y'all bullshit?
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram. And he may have given those 6 yards right back as they're going to get to him well behind the line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Who is that, man?
After 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now for Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. They've got it 3rd and 10 here to start things out.
You said what?
Get my gun back.
Jackson
my
for the
God,
shotgun.
Mark.
Escaping the pressure right. He finds Roberts complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. To try again after the sack, Jackson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. This time Jackson will throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
I build up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches.
I wanted you to throw it in.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
So
their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. On 1st down, Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before you get a good head of steam going.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 42. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. On 2nd down, it's Jones. Down to the 37-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Come from out of there. You got to run out sooner or later.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, really the first round was pretty defensively minded. But there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys,
I'm up under here,
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skill players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly.
There's one up top and one on field.
Again, touchdown, Baltimore. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up first and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown. We saw the payoff. But, of course, that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Get the fuck out of here,
Football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Yeah, that's...
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Jones. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now a first down carry by Jones. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And how about that for just running out the clock? The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll run with the backup. This is Williams. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1.
We like drama. That's why we want to do one of those. We got to not two. No, we on the game. He talking about he like power.
He's got the first down inside the 10. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
That's why I said that. You said what?
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Niggas passing the whole week, man.
Do you know they be coming out that machine chasing you? You shoot them for guns. Open them up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
Oh, man, stop playing.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. 41's coming. 41's the mark. Hey, check 26. 41's the mark. 41's the mark. Check 41.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And out Adams has it, complete. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer first.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunky yardage picked up there.
They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 more yards there and another first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big
no
hole
way
last
you came
time.
out with that. No fucking way.
And the quarterback got sacked.
Oh, my God.
Adams hauling it in from Rodgers. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judah.
Hey, JT, he kicked this nigga frog out his league, bro.
19 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, Willie, y'all got to kick frog out his league, bro. He letting niggas do whatever on the stage,
He got position on him, and he pulls it in.
JT, you got to kick this nigga out the league, bro.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right?
This nigga just let me rush for 600 yards, bro.
That's a tough situation for him, as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
Yeah, if you don't kick this nigga the fuck out your league,
he rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. Well, let's have some fun while we have a minute here. Fantasy drafts are in full swing. I know I've got my family fantasy draft coming up, Charles. Who would be your top 3 picks? I know that you're a noted fantasy football expert, so who would you take?
Well, you've got to start with guys who are going to touch
get the fuck out of here, man.
You got to score points. How about Saquon Barkley with the Giants? You know he's going to run it. He's going to catch it. When they get desperate, they may actually have him return it as well. Alvin Kamara is an absolute matchup nightmare for everyone. And Christian McCaffrey, did he ever come off the field last year? And, you know, this guy, he's a threat to be a 1,000-yard runner.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
Oh, man.
It's the 3rd quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, Charles, while we have a moment, you know what we need to do here is give a nod to the new Hall of Famers who were brought into Canton and inducted on August the 3rd. Champ Bailey, Pat Bowlen, Gil Brandt, Tony Gonzalez, Ty Law, Kevin Mawai, Ed Reed, and Johnny Robinson, all part of the class.
Fantastic class. When you talk about guys who played at a top level, obviously they're Hall of Famers. But what I found interesting about it is you've got a great pass catcher, the best pass-catching tight end in history, in Tony Gonzalez. How would he like to work against his secondary? Champ Bailey and Ty Law at corner. Ed Reed and Johnny Robinson at safety.
You know that one on one
trying to get open.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown there to make the grab, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
No gain on the play there, second down. They'll go again to Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. What a chance they just took. A huge chance. They go for it on 4th down, wind up getting the first.
Go ahead and admit it. You thought it was a bad call, didn't you?
I did, yes.
I think any normal person did. How about him picking it up? Give him credit.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 64 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. But go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Hey, no matter what,
this is fielded a couple yards deep.
Division, I win my regional, right? I still make the playoffs.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Now he's forced out right. He's got a first down past the 30. He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
He's good.
Now Jackson on first down. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. The tackle made by the corner, Jimmy Smith. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of winning this game.
Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 13 yards, first down Packers. Rodgers now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Jones. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is Fielding a couple yards deep. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Kevin King with a pick. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
You see
To throw is Rodgers, operating from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rodgers again now. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it.
Under pressure, and down he goes. Kenny Clark in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Flush to his right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A heck of an effort there on the scramble. Leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. And
oh, my God. Look at this catch right here, man.
What a grab. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. Jackson steps away to his left. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, and he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Oh, my God. We're going to tell me to throw that
Nick Boyle. There to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they need.
Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. Well, for a second there, I had flashbacks to a few years ago, the NFC Championship game for the Packers, but here they're able to hold on.
And many things changed in Green Bay after that game. Personnel, people coaching, the whole deal. And in this case, they get it done. No fail like they had in Seattle.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez.
He quit. That nigga was sick off that throw.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glow
how you play,
I'm giving they soul the chills. My true the code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep in my eyes. They know it's real. Yeah, been this way. Right before the deal. Yeah, say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing. I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me. I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You wanna shoot heavy, you got it. Go snatch the start.
That throw was sick.
How about it? How about it? Rep for your bro. For your post, your pop, your projects. Pain driven. Itching from it. Look how far we coming. For the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet. This sugar. One man on me with the G. Watch what you doing.
Yeah, I just played Cody Harmon. I'm supposed to be a stud.
I do this for the family. I might just blow my
How do you think Bruce is
Because of all of this
Feeling
stuff.
that glow in him. I'm giving they soldier chills. My true the code is chill. Stories treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no bill. See the pain deep
nigga better come on if he's trying to play. I need to take me a little nap. That motherfucker headache.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Congrats every time I'm through. Say packing nobody new, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me, baby. I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. Okay,
I gotta see if they took that Mike Cash. Okay, you got this shit in the
wind's coming too.
that undefeated.
I do a good job. Pull up and pop out and pull out. Head on, pedal to metal. When I put my foot on, I got to put on. I got a bad one. They wanna keep me. Oh, that's a good one. Pockets are dense. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor, come down. Hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m. Check out. Might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the errands seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got dreams closer than a match. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. So I know what they think, they don't even gotta say it. They just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift. I don't gotta split no payment. I don't gotta answer questions. And I don't need you to.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Badgley now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go, D.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. Looking for Ertz, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. I'm not sure exactly what they had planned for play number 1 from scrimmage, but I can guarantee it wasn't that interception.
No doubt about that one, because in their daydream, this was going to be a dream play to get things started. Instead, it turned into a nightmare for them.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
On second down, Eckler. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Austin Eckler taking it in. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Batchley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
From the 30 on second down, Wentz. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Oh, my God, that was sick, bro.
Rivers to throw this time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. 3rd and long for Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Howard. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Oh, dang.
Now they'll throw it. Wentz. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Working from the gun. Wentz. This complete left side to Aguilar. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Out of the gun. This is Howard.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let me see your notebook, Mark.
Back. 40! Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Very good. Slam!
They'll run with a former Badger.
Come on, nah, see, man.
No. That play is blown up. Losing
Maybe,
yardage
right,
back at the 35.
Yeah.
It's a loss of a yard there. It's 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Oh, right here. What is he doing? He tapped X too many times, you know.
The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 13 yards out, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Charger drive about to get going. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Rivers hands off to Eckler. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Hey, Rocket. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
On 3rd down, Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Red. Go. 54 Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Now Rivers. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
First down, Los Angeles.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
From the gun, Rivers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Rivers now from the 50. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Play fake. Rivers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Allen, the intended receiver.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10.
58, right over there.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
I can play with any quarterback that's faster.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they
have a chance to break our
set.
tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To throw, Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 in the first down.
Everybody off that other
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Don't do it. Oh, picked off.
It's Eckler again. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. While we got a second, we remind you that the Madden Championship Series is back and better than ever. August 30th through September 1st, you can watch the top Madden competitors face off in Arlington, Texas for a total prize pool of $190K. Tune in and watch it, twitch.tv/EA Madden NFL, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, August 30th and 31st, and then 10:30 a.m. Eastern on September 1st to see if Skimbo can go back-to-back-to-back as a Madden Classic champion. Running with Hill. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Third down sack, but it's a safety.
They go with Howard again, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Now Wentz on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right.
Bosa, why the fuck you doing?
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Man, my shit was
He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
You got three down.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing Rivers. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
See me out here?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. Gotta give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Following the interception here, Rivers under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Fletcher Cox, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's Rivers. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and goal. 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this. Got a man That's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown catch, and the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh. And my goodness, another interception.
We pick, and he about to quitty.
Off by Casey Hayward. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Guys, that's who's got
after the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now this time he'll look to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Rivers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. The intended receiver there, Allen. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just
hey guys, I'm not playing you, so you keep quitting on me.
It's almost like they felt like, hey, we got a good...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 41 yards. Now it's Sproles. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he gets it down to the 32. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Man, I keep on missing that damn.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Wentz now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Watch out, watch out. Left. Right, hot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114,
Here is Eckler.
This Christian Kirk nigga a dunk.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Rivers. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Eckler. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards there, 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
1st down, and they stick with Eckler. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Rivers.
You can't walk with this
Throws
shit,
left
dog.
side, complete to Keenan Allen.
I can't be fucking this shit, man.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Oh, he chopped. Oh, pick up. Oh,
Very
my
short
God.
kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Man, he jumped it and everything. There he is, man.
Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just...
Yeah, that nigga jumped there, too.
JT playing a dub.
Khalil. All right. No more zone for you.